What does the world's busiest billionaire do in his free time? Elon Musk builds rockets, designs EVs, and rewires the human brain. But in between all that, he does this. From sci-fi world building to strategy games. You won't believe how Musk unwinds. And wait till you hear number 10. It might explain why he never burns out. Don't blink. Let's dive in. Oh, and before we jump in, smash that subscribe button like it's a launch pad to Mars. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. 1. He writes sci-fi universes. Elon Musk doesn't just build rockets, he dreams in galaxies. When most of us write stories, it's fan fiction. When Elon writes, it's blueprints for humanity's next frontier. Imagine this, a private Google Doc filled with alien civilizations, Mars societies, and sentient AIs. That's not fiction, it's Musk's idea lab. Many of SpaceX's concepts didn't start in a boardroom. They began as late-night world building, where Elon imagined what life could be millions of miles from Earth. These sci-fi stories are how he reverse engineers reality. Write the story, build the tech, launch the rocket. When Elon says he wants to make life multiplanetary, he's not quoting Star Trek. He's quoting himself. So next time you daydream about space, remember, Elon turns his daydreams into destiny. 2. He's obsessed with simulation theory. Elon doesn't just question the world. He questions reality itself. He said many times that there's a 1 in billions chance we're not living in a simulation. And he's not joking. In fact, he once told a room full of engineers that debating whether we're in a simulation is one of the most important discussions of our time. It's not some stoner shower thought. This belief shapes how Musk views AI, physics, ethics, and even space exploration. Because if this world is code, then maybe we can reprogram it. Whether he's building brain interfaces with Neuralink or launching satellites with Starlink, Elon is pushing humanity closer to understanding the nature of consciousness. Is it crazy? Maybe. But in a world where most people debate whether pineapple belongs on pizza, Elon's wondering whether your life is a high-resolution rendering on a cosmic GPU. 3. He sleeps in Tesla factories. Think CEOs live in glass offices and travel by helicopter? Elon Musk sleeps on the factory floor. No joke. When Tesla was on the brink, massive production issues, deadlines missed, Elon didn't outsource the solution. He showed up with a sleeping bag. No hotel, no staff, just cement floors and relentless focus. Workers have found him curled up under desks. Engineers would turn a corner and, bam, there's Elon tweaking a robot arm at 3 a.m. And when asked why, he said, "I wanted my team to know that I would never ask them to do something I wouldn't do myself." In the startup world, that's legendary. In the corporate world, it's unthinkable. For Elon, leadership isn't about comfort. It's about showing up, digging in, and solving problems side by side with your people. 4. He spends time with his kids. You'd think a man running Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and Twitter wouldn't have time for bedtime stories. But Elon Musk? He makes time. His son is basically growing up in a sci-fi lab. He's been seen hanging out in Tesla design meetings, SpaceX launches, and yes, even popping up on Elon Zoom calls. Elon has said, "Kids are just super interesting." And it shows. He's not the weekend dad type. He brings his kids into his world. He wants them to learn through osmosis, seeing innovation up close, not reading about it in a textbook. To Elon, being a father isn't separate from being a visionary. It's part of a legacy. Because building rockets is cool. But raising the next generation of rocket builders? That's the endgame. 5. He draws and sketches. Forget whiteboards and spreadsheets. When inspiration hits, Elon reaches for a pen and paper. Before Tesla's Cybertruck was revealed, Elon was sketching its jagged edges on napkins and scrap paper. Before the first Falcon rocket launched, there were hand-drawn designs passed between engineers, often with Elon's annotations scribbled in the margins. And here's the kicker. He's not just doodling for fun. His sketches are functional. Engineers at Tesla and SpaceX say his drawings often make it straight into early CAD models. He said, "If you can't visualize it, you can't build it." And that's why his pencil is just as powerful as his keyboard. Every billion-dollar idea starts as a back-of-the-napkin scribble. Elon's just one of the few billionaires still brave enough to draw his own. 6. He reads like a machine. Elon didn't study aerospace engineering in college. He read it. He devoured rocket manuals, propulsion guides, and engineering textbooks in his spare time, then used that knowledge to build SpaceX. Growing up, he read 2 books a day. Not comic books, encyclopedias. He cited The Lord of the Rings, Benjamin Franklin's autobiography and Structures, or Why Things Don't Fall Down as some of the most influential books in his life. Reading isn't a hobby for Elon. It's how he rewires his brain. Every problem he solves, from self-driving cars to brain chips, starts with research. And that research is always on the bookshelf. 7. He plays Polytopia. Okay, time for something unexpected. Elon Musk is addicted to a mobile game. It's called the Battle of Polytopia, a turn-based strategy game where you build civilizations, manage resources, and compete for world domination. Sound familiar? Because that's basically Elon's life, just pixelated. He's tweeted about it multiple times, even mentioning he plays it on flights and in downtime between meetings. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Candy Crush. It's mini-world building. It's strategy training. Even when he's playing, he's sharpening the same muscles he uses to run his companies. Elon doesn't play to escape. He plays to win, even in 8-bit form. 8. He listens to audiobooks everywhere. Picture this. Elon pacing a rocket hangar with AirPods in. Not listening to music. Not taking calls. He's absorbing entire books. He's big on audiobooks, especially deep nonfiction on economics, engineering, political theory, and space. It's how he turns every commute, flight, or walk through the Tesla factory into classroom time. Musk believes that learning shouldn't stop once you graduate. In fact, he's living proof that self-education can lead to world-shifting breakthroughs. He's not just multitasking. He's compound learning. Because in Musk's world, there's no such thing as wasted time, only untapped bandwidth. 9. He watches documentaries. Elon Musk is obsessed with context. That's why he watches documentaries about world wars, engineering marvels, and historical innovators. He's fascinated by the rise and fall of empires, the creation of the atomic bomb, the history of space programs. These aren't just historical curiosities to him, they're case studies. When Musk watches a World War II documentary, he's thinking about supply chains. When he watches one on Nikola Tesla, he's thinking about patents and innovation cycles. He said that understanding history is the key to building the future. Because if you know how humans changed the world before, you'll know how to do it again. 10. He brainstorms. Constantly. Here's the real truth. Elon's free time isn't about relaxing. It's about refining. To him, downtime isn't when the brain shuts off. It's when the brain opens up. He uses quiet moments, showers, solo walks, long drives, to mentally wander through complex problems. He said some of his biggest ideas came when he wasn't even trying to be productive. That's how you get projects like The Boring Company, born out of traffic frustration while driving in LA. Starlink, sparked by a simple thought. What if everyone on Earth had internet? Neuralink came from wondering how humans could keep up with AI in the future. Even weird ideas, like a Tesla Quilla bottle or a SpaceX-themed bar, start as brainstorms that entertain his mind and sometimes accidentally turn into real products. His brain works like a whiteboard, constantly sketching, erasing, redrawing. The problems change, the industries shift, but the engine of it all is restless creativity. And when you ask Musk what he does to relax, he might smirk and say, "I think." And when he thinks, the world changes. So, Elon Musk writes sci-fi, sleeps in factories, plays mobile games, and still finds time to sketch rocket ships. Which of his free time habits surprised you the most? And here's a fun one. If you had Elon's brain for a day, what's the first thing you'd build? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm reading them all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the weird genius behind the world's wildest minds. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.